Hello. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for the constant support. I'm Rosemary and this is my YouTube channel. I'm Rosemary and I'm so happy to welcome you to my channel. If it's your first time here guys, thank you so much. I hope that you stick around and join in the ride. If you're a returning subscriber guys, you guys make it worth the while. You make me want to come back and sit down here and make more videos. Thank you so much. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I make new videos. Thank you. So guys, today's video is just something I should have made things like about the downsides of living in Porthacourt, but because I'm on a positivity spree, I don't want any negative vibes. So let me just do the things I love about living in Porthacourt and maybe just sprinkle, just a sprinkle, of the things I don't like so much about living. So it's just going to be a 2-in-1 video, as opposed to the first video was going to be like I came for war, but I'm like PH is good. So let's just talk about the things I love about being in Porthacourt. So guys, the first thing I love about living in Porthacourt, okay, let me just say something first. In this video, if I mistakenly call Porthacourt, take it. Seriously, I don't call it Porthacourt, but sometimes it just comes out like Porthacourt. I don't know why do people say Porthacourt, but it's okay. I guess to sprinkle a bit of tushness on Porthacourt, but it's okay. So I'm just going to start with the first thing, and like this is like my favorite thing about living in Porthacourt. I feel like Porthacourt has a feel of a big city, but yet the feel of a small city. Do you get what I mean? Like it's like a big city, but it is so homely. Porthacourt feels like home. Do you understand? It feels like, I don't know how I'm going to explain it. If you're in Porthacourt, let me know in the comment section, or if you've lived in Porthacourt at some point in your life, let me know in the comment section what you think about what I'm saying. Like Porthacourt, you see? Porthacourt is like so bubbly yet so calm, you understand? So it's like in between. It's not Lagos, but it's not, let me not call any small state before they say I'm shading their state. It's not Lagos, but it's not like the smallest town, you understand? I was born in a small town, I grew up in a small town, I schooled in a small town, so I also lived in Lagos for a few years too. So I know that as much as I didn't really want to live in Lagos because of I also didn't want to live in a very, very small town. Do you understand? So I feel like Porthacourt is just the right mix for me. You understand? I love it. I love being in Porthacourt. Yes, that is number one reason why I love Porthacourt. I love living in Porthacourt. So the second reason, see, I'm bringing good vibes. See, I'm bringing good vibes. The second reason why I love living in Porthacourt is the fact that so many markets everywhere. Growing up or I schooled in Abakaliki. Yeah, there were not so many markets. So for someone like me that loves going to the markets, you can understand why I love that there are so many markets in Porthacourt. Like this corner market, that corner market, and it's just so good. But the downside of that would be that I feel like there are so many markets, but the Lagosian in me, the tiny bit of Lagosian in me is worried that there's no variety. You understand? Like I love going to Lagos market, because if I go to CMS or Balogun, if you're in Lagos, you can't, like, the varieties there is heartwarming. It's heartwarming. I don't think we have that in Porthacourt. Sometimes I'm looking for a particular thing and I know that if I was in Lagos, I for no find this thing like this. And sometimes you want to buy something and you just realize that all the shops that sell this thing are in Porthacourt. So yes, if you're in Porthacourt, let me know if this is true, because I feel like there's so many markets, but not so many stuff. You understand? I want to get stuff, but I'm not seeing varieties. Like that's an issue for me, because I'm feeling like there is just so much space to be filled within the business part of Porthacourt. Yes, so that would be one of the things I like and not like about Porthacourt, since I'm doing it like that now. Something else about Porthacourt that anybody would love is the affordable cost of transportation. There are taxis everywhere in Porthacourt. Like anywhere you want to go to, you can just take a taxi, by yourself, like, and you've gotten to your destination. And when Bolt and Uber were going to come into Porthacourt, I was saying, are you sure that this is going to work? Because considering the cost of transportation, like, or the cost of other taxes, because I know how expensive or Bolt is in Lagos. So I was thinking, are they going to have a market here in Porthacourt? But they came and they were very wise. They kind of brought down the prices too. I took Bolt somewhere a few days ago for 300 naira in Porthacourt. There are sometimes 500 naira. There are some prices I have spent on Bolt, 800, 900, something that I know that would have been double the price if I were in Lagos. So I think it's commendable that the company came to Porthacourt and looked at the price of transportation and had sense and used wisdom to follow up, you understand? So transportation in Porthacourt is very, very affordable. It's one of the best parts. You would not know this is a big city. You know how expensive it can be to move from one place to the other in big cities, not in Porthacourt. Yes, then the fourth will be, there's bully everywhere. For a plantain lover, this is this. And I think I don't even eat bully that much anymore. Like, sometimes when something is in abundance, you now realize that, okay, you're not even eating it so much. In Lagos, they sell bully with granite. I don't know, but Porthacourt people, they know. We know. Am I a member now? So yes, we know how to go all out. The bully comes full package: fish, pepper sauce, utazi leaves. It's just like a whole package. Porthacourt bully is second to none. So yes, there's bully everywhere in Porthacourt. Something else I like about living in Porthacourt would be the traffic is not as much as Lagos. I don't know why I'm comparing Porthacourt with Lagos in this video, but like, Lagos was the last place I lived in before I came to Porthacourt. And the good part is, now there are so many road constructions going on, and I know that it can be stressful to us now living in Porthacourt, but trust me, I'm not even so stressed. I'm just looking at the future. My mind is already in the future. I'm like, how cool is it going to be to go from point A to point B so fast, considering how fast it is right now in Porthacourt? So just imagine, guys, when all the roads are going to be fixed. So that's like premium enjoyment. Like, point A to point B, you've arrived in few seconds. Like, it's just so cool. Like, I think I love that about Porthacourt. Like, the traffic is very minimal. Yes, it's very minimal. Yes, then this is just like another thing I like. I think Rivers people are so fashionable, and I'm not. Have you seen their weddings? Have you seen their ceremonies? Like, their attires. It's like there's no calmness when it comes to their attire. Like, when they want to dress up, they go all out. I think it's like their bully. They don't do their things are never calm. Like, when they want to do something, they go all out. And I love that about Rivers people. Like, they are so fashionable. I don't know, they are so fashionable. And that's one thing I like about living here in Porthacourt, because when you go for weddings or when you see any of their events, it's just like, woo. So yes, guys, I have finished all the good stuff. Let me talk about something that I don't like about living in Porthacourt. You guys, the black suit. I have no words. If you live in Porthacourt, you know how much of a problem this is. This is terrible. This is not even a laughing matter. This is so bad. Like, you mop your house every day, and yet, like, the black suit is bad. Nobody should be breathing this kind of air into their lungs. It is just terrible. Like, the black suit is unending, and the good thing is this period it has reduced because it's been raining, so like, I think the rain cushions it. It kind of cushions it, so you tend to forget how bad it used to be, or it normally is when the weather is dry. You understand? It is so bad, and I had some areas are even worse than what I experienced. So I don't know, it is just bad. I just hope that something can be done about it really soon. Like, nobody, the whole atmosphere is contaminated. Look at the amount of black suit people breathing in Porthacourt. This has to be like my worst part of living in Porthacourt. It just stresses me out, you understand? So it is bad. If you're in Porthacourt and you know about this black suit stuff, or you've experienced it, let me know in the comment section. Let me know how you're even dealing with it. Like, if you have a baby, you know that it's worse. Somebody was saying, we just put on our ACs and we're inside the house. Like, when is it something to brag upon that you're not breathing in fresh air? Like, ACs recycle air. There's just so much your AC can do for you. You want to go out, you want your kids to go out to play and know that they are breathing in at least fresh air. Do you understand? So that's like one thing I don't like about living in Port Harcourt. And I just really hope that things will change and things will get better and the black suit will reduce. Then another thing I really don't like about living in Port Harcourt is I think things are expensive. I hear people say things are not expensive in Port Harcourt, but compared to every other place I have lived in, I feel Port Harcourt is expensive. Things are expensive in Port Harcourt. Like, you think things are not expensive. I think people who have stayed here for so long have kind of adapted to it and they think things are relatively cheap. I don't think so. I've lived in the north and I've lived in the east. I've lived also in the west. So I know that in all those places I've lived in, Port Harcourt has to be the most expensive for me. Like when I came to Port Harcourt newly, I was as in me that loved going to the market. At some point I just didn't want to go to the market anymore because it felt like why? Yes, I know that they have fresh produce and all that stuff in the market here in Port Harcourt, which is really good, but things are just so expensive. Even when you go to the market, you want to buy things that I know how much I would have bought it in Lagos. It's like almost double the price here in Port Harcourt, and I don't know the reason. If you have a business in Port Harcourt, please tell me why things are that expensive. Someone was saying because they pay so much for shop rents and all that. I don't know. I wouldn't know that. But if you have a business in Port Harcourt, or if you've ever done a business in Port Harcourt, let me know in the comment section why you think things are this expensive in Port Harcourt. Or if you don't think things are expensive in Port Harcourt, let me know also, so I would, and I also want to even hear from those people who have lived in different cities. Let me know if I'm saying your mind. I really think things are expensive in Port Harcourt. So yes, this is a sprinkle of the things I don't like. See, I sprinkled. I said more things I love than the things I don't love. I tried. You guys, we've come to the end of this video, and I'm so thankful that you stopped by, you stayed on, and you listened to me do my thing. Thank you so much for always coming around. Thank you so much for always watching my videos. Thank you. I know I say thank you a lot, but really thank you. This is how my heart feels. I am so grateful. So guys, subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Please also like this video, share if you can. Leave a comment under the comment section for me, guys. It makes me so happy. I would always reply all your comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.